Alrighty. Good morning, all. I'm Stephen Sheets. Welcome to Channel 3 News. Today, we have some very special guests from Iowa State University, a senior design team working on creating a tool that will simplify the lives of at least more than 10 people. First off, introductions. Who are you guys, and what are you studying at university?
Howdy, my name is Nicholas Hager, and I'm studying computer engineering at Iowa State.
I'm Logan, and I'm studying computer engineering at Iowa State.
I'm James, and I'm studying software engineering at Iowa State.
I'm Jared, and I'm also studying software engineering.
Wow, what a coincidence. Exactly what I'm studying as well. Would you guys be willing to give a quick rundown of the project?
Sure. So our project is to implement a spatial crowdsourcing algorithm, and we're going to do this in both a mobile and a web application. So our end product is expected to be both that mobile and web app, and we're going to allow users to log in as well as workers to log in, and then the users will be able to request for a task to be done, and our algorithm will match up a worker to that task, and then the worker can either choose to accept that task and they'll carry it out for the user, or they'll just decline the task.
All right, gotcha. For those of us who are unaware, what is a spatial crowdsourcing algorithm?
Yeah, so a spatial crowdsourcing algorithm refers to an algorithm that matches workers that have skills and where they're located with tasks that customers need to get done. This can include anything from having your lawn mowed to having a room painted. And this can also include not just single tasks, but having a schedule of tasks that they need to complete.
Fascinating. So, in general, what kinds of different factors would need to be taken into account for this to work?
So we'll have to take into consideration several key pieces of information from both the tasks that are requested and from the workers that can assign the tasks. Namely, we will need to compare the location of the worker to the location of the task. And we will also need to make sure the worker has the required skills for a task. And we'll also need to look at what other tasks the worker may have assigned to them already to make sure that the new task can be completed quickly still. Finally, we would like to look at the quality of the workers so the app can prefer the workers who perform well.
Gotcha. So, how does this affect, the normal individual?
So a lot of people actually are already using applications that use spatial crowdsourcing, and they don't even realize it. Two examples of this are Uber for on-call taxi drivers, as well as Grubhub for food delivery. In these two examples, the skills being provided are the ability to deliver things, food, or you.
Understood. So what are some of the difficulties of this kind of project? Like, what makes this complex and worthy of spending an entire semester on, or two?
Great question. Some of the difficulties for this project include a lot of the constraints for the project, such as the time we have to complete it in, as well as our budget. Another difficulty for this project is making the application work both as a web and a mobile app. We'll also have to work with the Google Maps API, so our functionality may be limited based on what they have available in that. And then another difficulty of this application will be designing the actual algorithm that matches workers to tasks. We have to make it as efficient as possible while taking into account variables such as traffic, task cancellations, and other considerations like that.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining me in Channel 3 News here today. Unfortunately, that is all the time we have available for this. Coming up, a dog gets stuck up a tree and is rescued by a kitten. More after the break. Okay, I think